good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, mighty, mighty warriors, and welcome to this week's opportunity to warrior up. Amy and I sure have a very special treat for you because today we are bringing you not just one amazing goddess, but two strong, powerful warrior goddesses to share their insight on how to enjoy, and enjoy is the key word there, a profitable summer, as well as how to really increase your heavenly goddess opportunities as well. So I want to tell you, warriors, these two gracious ladies have spent a ton of time and energy pulling together what Amy and I truly and sincerely believe is a well thought out and a lot of actionable information. So the wisest among you here today will not only listen and receive credit for the call, but you're going to utilize the tools that these beautiful ladies have taken the time to pull together for you to better your business. And speaking of bettering your business, who is already getting busy this summer? Why, I believe Miss Katie Mahoney had her first super successful Facebook party. She'll be using that cash when she goes to see New Kids on the Block at Mohican this Friday. She's hanging toast. And Katie Amaro had a party with all brand new clients, and she walked away with 5 totes of products and left with 3 after her party was over. So $900. Lisa Deloria was singing the $1,000 Party song. Speaking of singing the song, guess who sang it for the first time ever? I believe it was Jennifer Jolicoeur. Congratulations, ladies.
Woohoo! And I also want to give a huge shout-out to Lacey Harding, who booked 17 parties during the Business Blitz last week. Like, yeah, baby, go get it, girl.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay. I love it, warriors. It's good. But I want great from you. So let's get our speakers on here so we can get to work. Amy, give us the 411 on these fine, fine ladies.
All right. Well, we have Madeline. Madeline Cueroni, she joined Athena's and began hosting parties in May 2014. So congratulations on your 1-year anniversary. And Madeline has graced the stage on numerous occasions for top 10 sales in the company, and she's been rewarded with purple bags and keys to the $10,000 treasure box. And Madeline has earned the prestigious Top New Goddess of 2014, and she's a member of this year's GAP committee. Now, Madeline is a master-level Reiki practitioner as well as a shamanic counselor. So for the past 20 years, she's had a private healing practice and taught various seminars. And with this, the very strong support of her husband, she became an Athena goddess to supplement the household income. And it's her goal to earn enough money to pay all the household bills so her husband can follow his dream of opening his own business. She's also an ordained minister and enjoys working in her vegetable garden as well. And she's also creating and enjoying some wonderful martinis on her back deck.
Hi.
Welcome, Madeline. And also joining us tonight is our returning speaker, Jill Cram. Jill Cram. Jill joined Athena's in March of 2013. She had contacted Olivia Gallant about booking a party and found out she was booked till November. So after a short discussion with her husband, they decided it would be an interesting journey to try. And Jill's first year was more than she could have ever asked for. She placed number 2 Top New Goddess of 2013 and was asked to present her Heavenly Goddess demo. Now, Jill's also a 2015 GAP member as well, and Athena's has pretty much given Jill the newfound energy and financial freedom. She's been able to travel with the goddesses, pay off debt, go on dream vacations, and even more recently, she's been able to purchase a heat pump company with her husband.
Hello, everybody. Yay, welcome back. Oh, my gosh, ladies, it's so awesome to have 2 of Athena's most impressive goddesses on this call, and also two of my favorite women. So as you know, it's finally getting to be summer, and we're all kind of still like brushing the flakes off our shoulders and really ready to enjoy the summer and the fun and the warmth. But it's important to keep working your business in order to, maintain your client base and to meet your personal goals and also your financial goals. So, Maddie, let's start with you, baby. How do you personally balance, the fun of summer and still keep active with your business?
Well, I try to book parties on the Cape because I love the Cape in the summer. So I can book a party, go a day early, stay an extra day so I can relax and enjoy the sun. And I also try to book parties at places that I've never been to so I can travel. And I try to do them during the week so that I can do some exploring and I don't get stuck in traffic. I don't like tourist traffic.
Gotta love that summer traffic, Madeline. But it's more time to sing in the car. And I know a lot of us crank out solo concerts while we're zipping along the freeway of love while driving to our parties. So, how about you, Jill? You are a super busy woman right now wearing a multitude of different hats. So how do you strike that summer balance?
Well, as most of you know, I have a lot on my plate. I've struggled the great balancing game. I'm happy to say with organization, this gives me my best start, and I'm feeling much more like Jill again. Like I said before about setting a calendar for party dates, and it's important to set times for your business. If you put it off, you'll never get it done. I'm the list girl. I have my today list for each day, and as long as I put on the list of what I want to do for the summertime, I'll make sure that I get it done. So if I need to do office work, I put it on there, and if I want to do time with my girls at the beach, I make sure it's on there. And as long as I stay true to that, then my life is balanced.
And Jill, I love how on your list you had to make sure to leave the house with your bra on. I'm never going to forget that.
That's right. I don't think you're alone there, Jill. And yes, I'm talking about putting a bra on too. I actually sometimes have to be reminded. So think about what people are trying to manage in 2015 though. You've got, it doesn't get any easier in the summer. The kids all have activities. A lot of us have multiple jobs. We've got aging parents. Some of us are going to school at night. And on top of that, a full-time job. So, that goes for your clients too. It's not just our goddesses and adonises that are dealing with this. Their lives are as hectic as ours are. So how do you sell to the busy working mother that it's okay to stop and take a minute and take a breath and pamper herself and purchase spa products?
This is a good question. So I think it's really extremely important for us to express and tell people about the health benefits of our products for busy moms and dads. I'm guilty. I was that mom to buy the inexpensive products for my family, and God only knows what chemicals they were exposed to. But now, these 100% natural products, they're vegan, they're not tested on animals, they're made in the United States. These are all excellent selling points. You're offering your guests not only a way to relax and pamper themselves, but purchase products for their entire family that are safe. And like we heard from the Headline Goddess teletraining last month, which shocked me, products in the store that say natural, they actually don't have to have anything natural in them. And we stand by our products. So offer those samples. Every woman should try the conditioner and feel the silkiness and the shine return to her hair. Every man should experience a sugar scrub on those hard-working hands and arms. And one of the most important things in life is taking time for you, no matter what your job is, how much money you make. Just taking time is so important. And you're offering your clients a way for no excuses. Host a party so I can fill your shower full of natural products for you and your family for free.
Jill, I like how you spoke about men using our sugar scrubs because our spa products aren't just for the ladies, they're unisex. And with Father's Day coming up on June 21st, make sure to market your products to pamper the dads out there as well. Now, Madeline, you sell a lot of spa products. What are some of the things you say or do at your parties?
Well, the first thing I do is I start the parties with a massage, because this helps remind them of how good it feels immediately to be focused on themselves for a change. People forget. So I use the purple passion to relax them and get their attention. It's my favorite, and I share how awesome the long handle is. They can use it to reach anywhere on their body. Wherever their sore spots are, some people say my husband never gives me a massage. It's okay. You can do it yourself. And my husband's favorite thing is the purple passion. The first thing he had me buy when I joined Athena was that particular item because it helps with his back also. So I tell people that story. And every time he goes on the road, he packs his own purple passion. We have our own. I have mine. He has his. This way,
that's awesome.
they know right? That way they know that they're buying something that's going to benefit everybody in the household, not just them. I remind them they have to take care of themselves first because if they don't have the energy, they won't have the patience to take care of everybody else. And I share that one of my favorite things to do is to take a soak in the treasure of the sea bath, close the door, light a candle. Of course, the Heavenly Goddess soy candle, and have a glass of Prosecco. Even if it's just 20 minutes to relax me, the treasure of the sea creates bubbles that remind me of when I was a little child. And I ask if they remember that too, and I sort of have them just, pass it around, feel the seashell, close their eyes, smell the beautiful aroma, and it brings them kind of a way, sort of like, remember the old commercials, Calgon, Take Me Away? Except it's Treasure of the Sea, Take Me Away. I tell them how it turns the water that beautiful Caribbean blue, and it makes your skin feel so soft, and it helps to soothe cranky children. And if they have any kind of dry skin conditions, then it helps with that too, so that they start to think it isn't just a treat for them, but it can also benefit their children too, and that gets their attention. And I always talk about the high quality of all our bath and spa products and the fact that you need very little of each and that it'll last a long time, so that it doesn't seem like an indulgence, more like an investment in themselves. I remind them that their skin is the largest organ and that the first thing people see and touch, and that when they feel good about themselves, it shows. I remind them how important they are.
Yes. Time to remember not to put everyone else's needs before your own. And it's almost like we need permission from others to treat ourselves. It's almost like we feel guilty. So how do you respond to the Goddesses and Adoni that are hesitant to host spa parties because they feel it's a much lower average ticket, so therefore, why should I bother?
Well, first of all, is every Athena's party a $1,000 party? No, it isn't. Is every Heavenly Goddess party going to be? No, it's not. But that is not a good reason not to do them. I'm getting really frustrated. So when I leave my house, honestly, I look at it as I'm making more money leaving my house than I am just sitting here. And I look at every party the same way. And you need to host this coach, just like your Athena's parties. Offer those incentives for getting those outside orders before you get to that party.
Absolutely. I encourage all my guests to try, smell, experience each item I show. Then I make suggestions and demonstrate how to pair things together. I also make them aware of how each item will be appreciated and enjoyed by other members of the family, either shared or as a separate gift idea. I try to create scenarios as I pass around products. For example, when I show the Treasure of the Sea, obviously a favorite, I follow it with a little sampling of the warm hemp oil from the candle that I have burning in the background and let them experience how nice it feels. I make the suggestion that if they add a warming heart massager to the mix, not only can they begin to envision a possible romantic evening, but see how it all goes together. For the guests who are not bath people, I create in their minds a bathing ritual using the I-80 washcloth and the benefits of exfoliating their skin. While using our lovely bath and shower gel, I talk about the Supreme Cream and how it's good not only for the red rash and bumps on us, but their husbands as well. I always talk about Splash and how wonderful it is to be able to use a product that's pH balanced and makes us feel wonderfully fresh and clean front and back without any worries, and it's safe enough to use on their children. I ask if they know anyone sensitive to or prone to UTIs. This gets them thinking about themselves and others, including their children, if they suffer in any way. Some children have a problem with that. I always take them from the bath or the shower out to the next step of taking care of their skin. And I offer new different options, mystical, afterglow, shea butters, or the candles, and take it one step further with a little dash of roar or maybe some brush-on shimmer to make them feel good about themselves and confident. After all, nothing is sexier than self-confidence.
You are absolutely correct, Madeline. And I think people shy away from hosting spa parties because they think they have to bring a ton of extra stuff to host Heavenly Goddess parties. Is that true?
No, not at all. I give each guest a basin that contains a fluffy towel, a catalog, a pen, and a piece of chocolate. After I show them what I have to give them, I give them the opportunity to choose which of the items that they would like to try. You can either soak their hands or their feet. I ask them to relax, give them a little massage, have a piece of chocolate, and look through the catalog for a few minutes. Then I go around and offer them the opportunity to try one of the sugar scrubs or a pedicure, manicure miracle. After everyone has an opportunity to try each one of these, I ask them to dry their own feet off and choose from the variety of shea butters and lotions to soften their hands or feet. This way they have the experience of the products and how nice they all go together before they purchase it.
I wonder if people ask you, dry my feet, Madeline.
I say do it. I say no.
No, wait, dry your own.
Dry your own feet.
So, Jill, how do you get your ticket sales up?
Oh, so this company, other than offering tons of ways, but this bundle this summer is going to be a rockin' bundle. One of my top bundles by far, in my opinion. So right there, by offering our bundle, you're going to get your tickets to $100. So make sure you're sharing these bundles with all your guests and your hostesses, even before the party. Post on the event wall. And make sure in your demo that you have at least one item with a forbidden fruit line. Something, I go with a shea butter. That's what I recommend. It's nice and soft. Make sure that the bundle is on display at the party so all the guests can see how much they're actually getting for $34.99. And at the start of the party, make sure that your guests know about, you can break up this bundle and give it for baby shower gifts, bridal showers, birthdays, graduations, even Christmas gifts. You can break it all up. This way, they're always thinking about that bundle when you're doing your demo.
Yep, and and you have to display it. I mean, they're not going to buy it if you don't display it, so I love that. So, ladies, tell me what your favorite products are when you're out there doing these spa parties. What are the things that you love and that you love to sell?
Okay. My favorite spa items are Supreme Cream, Splash, Breast Friends, Treasure of the Sea, The Purple Passion, Roar, Brush on Shimmer, Warming Heart Massager, Miracle Oil, Temple Balm Massager, and the Water Dancer with the Temple Balm together for when people have sinuses or allergies, especially during this time of year. I know I'm a sufferer. So the Roar is the first thing I put on people when they come in to get them to relax and start to feel a little self-confident. And then I show the Brush on Shimmer with a lovely indulgence of Coach perfume with the added benefits of pheromones without the Coach cost. The Supreme is so popular, it sells itself, or someone in the room is going to sell that one for me. Splash, I always use an example of being sensitive to soap or prone to UTIs and how safe it is and can be used front and back for a wonderful clean feeling. Breast Friends sells itself for breast sweat, and I recommend it also for in between your thighs. The Treasure of the Sea, I talk about healing properties of the ocean's minerals for your skin, as well as the aromatherapy and relaxing effects it has on you as a wonderful feeling of relaxing to a tub full of bubbles. Purple Passion, in my opinion, is the best. Every household should have one, and that is my goal. Warming Heart Massager is great for cramps and aches as well as massage. It's also good for using with the end of the soy candles when the wick burns out so that you don't waste anything, because I don't like wasting anything. And the Miracle Oil is the only thing that has ever worked on my cracked fingers. I get those horrible cracks in my fingers. And I demonstrate the Temple Balm with the Water Dancer and invite anyone who has a sinus congestion, allergies, or a headache to give it a try, and it works every time.
That's awesome. All right, Warriors, here is Jill Cram's top-selling summer items, and this is what I actually will say to people. But I think it's really important that you all try these items so you can personalize your experience. People relate to people, not labels. So my number one seller, Splash. This product keeps your pH balanced. It's the safest thing I have ever found for my daughters that hasn't irritated them. It kills the bad bacteria and it keeps it good. And it's going to be a hot summer, well, let's hope. And no one needs any extra issues in the moist areas. My number two seller, Breast Friends. No more boob sweat, no more chub rub. And this is a lotion that turns into a powder that absorbs moisture. And I always make sure that I do a little pump on the top of each hand so they can rub it and smell it. And instantly, that's what sells it. Number three, the Supreme Cream, rash-free shaving cream. If you get bumps in the bikini line, the armpits, or if you know a man that does around the neck when he shaves, this is the product you want. It will last you 8 to 10 months. A little goes a long way. If you get extreme bumps, you can add a little miracle oil and no more bumps. Wouldn't it be nice to go to the beach without the fear of bikini rash? Plus, these products are great. This product is great for hair conditioner or a lotion, so when you travel, you really just need one bottle. My number four is breast firming gel. I'm not going to lie, I wear this on my face. I use this as my moisturizer. And if you have sensitive skin, I recommend you just trying a small patch first. The purpose of this product is to improve your elasticity in your skin with vitamin B5, A, E, argan oil, all natural products. It's a gel that feels so good, and I can feel it on my face starting to tighten up when it dries. And my number five is the Coconut Mango Brown Sugar Scrub. Just smell this product. I love this for the summer months to help remove dead skin when you're starting to peel a little bit. It's wonderful to have it placed on your back in the shower and scrubbed in as the brown sugar dissolves in your skin. My daughters love this product also. I do recommend placing it up high in the shower so your little ones don't have a field day.
Oh my gosh, I love the coconut mango scrub. I could snort that, and it's like a drink. It's like like you smell it taking a vacation, and it's like a skin treatment in a jar. Now I know we have warriors who are like writing notes down about this call. So how do you promote spa parties? Some people are surprised that we do them, and how do you get the word out there about them?
I promote my spa parties on social media. I send out newsletters. I have my pages, my personal and my Athena's. I have my website. At all the expos I do, I set up like a mock foot spa bin to catch attention. And I make sure when I meet people or see people, every single person I ask them, have you heard of Athena's or Heavenly Goddess before? And this opens up discussion about both parties.
Absolutely. I always let people know whenever I talk about Athena's that I do bath and spa parties as well as adult home novelty parties. I love both, and everyone will have a blast and be pampered and spoiled by me regardless of which one they choose or both. Everyone is a group of friends that love Athena's parties, as well as a few friends that maybe are only interested in the bath and spa products. This gives them twice the opportunity to book a party or two with me. At the beginning of each Athena's party presentation, I tell people that I'll be showing a few spa products as well as toys. But Athena's has an amazing line of bath and spa products, and so many, in fact, that I do parties just for that. I tell them I'll come to their house to pamper them and their guests and give them the opportunity to see, smell, and try all of our wonderful products and ask them, when was the last time you had a chance to sit back and relax? I also remind them that these parties do not require the underage children to be out of the house. I remind them again at the end of the presentation that I do both types of parties and ask if they would like to book a party in the order room with both options.
Wow. Okay. Guys, this time is going way too fast. So let's stop right there and give the first code word. The first code word is taking. The first code word is taking. T-A-K-I-N-G. The first code word is taking. Okay, so I know that sometimes we hear that people are having trouble getting rid of the kiddos during the summer because they're not going to school or they're home a lot more. So, you know, do either of you guys do like the little girl spa parties? Because I think this is a really great market for us and it's a little bit untapped. So can you guys talk about that a little bit, about how you might do, you know, the little girl spa parties?
Actually, I don't do little girl spa parties, but I do mommy-daughter spa parties. I found sometimes daughters of some repeat customers from the Athena parties were feeling a little bit displaced and kind of cranky that they had to leave the house. So I offered them a spa party just with the spa items, and I do it exactly like I would do a lady spa day. They have the basin set up. They get their catalog. They have pens and a towel and a piece of chocolate. And I let them know that they can make their own wish list. Told them that was just a guideline so their moms could see what they were interested in, maybe for their birthday, Christmas, or a special occasion. This way they did not think they were getting everything they wrote down, and the moms wouldn't panic when they saw how long their lists were. At the end of the show, I always have my guests, I know, it's crazy. They love everything. So at the end, I always have everybody put my telephone number in their phones under Goddess Madeline in case they ever have any questions or want to place another order or maybe book a party. And I tell them that I'm honored to be their personal goddess. One of the parties, one of the little girls said to me, I want a goddess. How do I get one? And I told her, I am your goddess. You have a personal goddess. It's me. And it helped her take the mystery out of what happens when you're banned from the house. And maybe I have some future customers and hostesses and goddesses.
I have to say up front, is that I do not charge for adult spa parties. There was some confusion with that, so I want to make sure that you know you don't want to charge for adult spa parties because you want to treat it just like Athena's party. You want those sales to come in. Now, I do charge for little girl spa parties. I personally charge $10 per child with a minimum, depending on the travel distance. I believe that each goddess and Adonis needs to set their own pricing. Realistically, a person may find it more reasonable to pay more per head in a different area of the country versus the heart of Maine. I find this dollar amount works well for me. I also give the mom the choice to purchase products versus paying me per head. So example, 10 children, either $100 cash or $100 in shopping and a free party. I do this because it gives me future business for refill. and 10 out of 10 moms choose this way. Don't blame them. It's very important for you to be upfront with mom and be on the same page when booking this party. Find out, really importantly, find out if any of the children are going to have any allergies. You want to make sure that you know the age range so you can decide what products that you would demo. For example, a 5-year-old doesn't need shave cream, but 11 or 12-year-old, they do. I always plan these on my calendar during times I wouldn't have an Athena's party or a regular adult spa party. So I'd pick those special days for this. I have also found that cancellations don't happen for birthday parties, or at least little girl spa parties. So these are a great way to fill your calendar. If you end up having cancellations on adult parties, you still have these to fall back on.
Oh my gosh, because no one cancels birthday parties, and every mom is always looking for something different to do for their kids' parties. So what do you do to differentiate yourself and make sure that your summer's booked?
I think it's really important to be true to you. You're amazing on your own, and you don't need to be like others. The more fun you have, the more they want to see you again. I always mark my calendar at least 6 months out with the days that I will do parties, making plenty of room for family time. Once in a great while, I'll open a date for a special client, but I really try to stick to my planned party dates.
I absolutely agree with you, Jill. Every one of us is different, and we're all amazing. I never leave my house without business cards and catalogs. Even if I'm going to pick up a prescription at the drugstore or a trip to the supermarket or the candy store, I hand everyone I speak to my card and let them know I'm an Athena's goddess, that I do home spa parties and adult home novelty parties. I'm booking right now and ask if they ever thought of having a party. If they say yes or maybe, I ask for their number and the best time to call them to pick a date that works for them. I always let people know that I'm working and willing to work their schedule. I happen to be available 7 days a week, morning, noon, or night. Even if the children can't be out of the house, that they can have a spa party during the week. When they're in camp, in the morning, maybe coffee and tea, or in the afternoon with a few friends and perhaps a mimosa or two. If they say they have a friend that was talking about having a party sometime, I hand them extra cards. And I share and let them know if someone books a party with me because of them, have them tell me, and I'll give them a $10 credit at their party.
Mm-hmm. You know, themes for the summer they're a great way to get clients excited. I know I love them. Whether you're going to see a lot of repeat clients this summer or you have party guests who are nervous to attend, it gives them something to look forward to. I just hosted a wine, sex, and chocolate party this past weekend, and the ladies were pumped for it. So, ladies, please talk about some of the more unusual themes or locations you've done parties.
Okay, warriors, I'm going to have you set the mood. I need you to close your eyes. That means you, Yolanda. And picture this, 10 a.m. on a beautiful sunny day, 2 party boats full of ladies venture to the center of the lake. They've got fruit and dip, mimosas, coffee, and some amazing pastries on board. Both boats tie to each other in the center of the lake. The goddess starts with a game which requires them to jump from boat to boat. Laughing has started to carry throughout the lake. Early morning fishermen seem to move just a little bit closer to see what's going on. The goddess does her demo, more laughs, more mimosas, and yes, even women peeing off the side of the boat or jumping in the water. I have done this party 2 years in a row, and they have asked me back again this summer. We have so much fun. It's becoming our signature summer gathering. And each time it's been a $1,000 party. Another fun party that I have done is at a campground by utilizing some tarps and organizing a kids' activity in the main hall. We had that campground rocking with fun, and this is another one that they've had me back twice now.
Oh, my goodness, Jill. I want to go to the boat party.
I know, I do too.
I only want to do that. I find if the hostess doesn't have air conditioning, especially in the summertime, I try to recommend doing summer parties in the backyard or on the deck, maybe by a swimming pool. It gives the immediate sense of summer fun and relaxation. Summer spa themes could include Mommy's Time Out. There's a Pinot Grigio by that name, by the way. It's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Or mimosas on Monday, Mimosa Monday, an afternoon party that includes high tea with small little finger sandwiches and sweets with tea, or a garden party with fresh vegetables and dips and snacks.
Oh, I love that. Madeline, you have so much success. I love that the passion, too, and that, like, the joy that you do with your party. I can hear you smiling when you talk about it, and it makes me want to book a party with you. So you've had a lot of success with, like, small and intimate parties. Can you talk a little bit about how you do that, why you're so successful with these smaller, with the smaller numbers with lower attendance?
Well, when somebody tells me that they don't have any friends or not enough friends, I tell them that my philosophy is this: bigger is not always better. I've done parties with 3 people in the room and have $300 to $500 parties. I remind them this will be just as much fun if the room has 3 people or 30 people in it. The difference is that it's going to be more intimate, that we can share and they can ask more questions and they can try more things. And the more products they try, the more opportunity they have to fall in love with the Heavenly Goddess product.
That's so true. You can never go by how many guests are in attendance, because
Nope.
Jim Kalos just had a $2,000 party with just 6 attendees in it. So, woohoo! Now, that's pretty amazing. Now, explain how you upsell to get to that $100 mark to sell this awesome bundle that we have going on this summer.
I always make sure they're aware of the bundle at the beginning of the show so they have it in their minds as they're creating their wish list. Then when they're in the ordering room, if they're close to the $100 mark, I remind them again what an amazing deal it is and that I can't even buy the items for this price. If they order one thing from the bundle, I suggest if they can essentially get that item for free, they can substitute with something else to get to the $100 mark, and then they can get all the products that they want for free, and they can break it up, and they can share it. They can gift somebody with some of it that they know will enjoy.
I love it. And Jill and Madeline, I want to thank you both so much for an outstanding call. God, this went so fast. I know our warriors have been writing notes down and trying to get all these great little ideas. Whereas we ask you, please, not private messenger questions to Jill or Maddie on Facebook, but please just check out this thread that we've posted on the Warrior Facebook page for any questions that you have for them. And this is to avoid duplication of questions, but more importantly, is to make sure that everybody's question is answered. So with that being said, would you ladies please make sure to give our warriors your 3 action steps for the week?
Okay, absolutely. Number 1, never leave home without your business cards and catalogs. Everyone you talk to, hand them a card. Let them know you're a goddess or an Adoni and you're booking parties right now. Ask for their information if they're interested, when the best time to call them is, and always talk about their party.
That's right, warriors, and here's your number 2 and 3 action steps. Come up with your party theme list and start spreading the word. And number 3, mark your calendar for family time, party dates, and office time for your business.
Okay, warriors, before I give you the last code word, please listen closely to the instructions. If you're listening to the call Wednesday, June 10th, you have 2 things to do before going to bed tonight. You need to email wow@athenashn.com. That's WOW@ATHENASHN.com. In the subject line, you must put Warriors of Wealth. In the body of the email, you need to leave your name, Goddess or Adonis number, and the 2 code words. The last thing you must do to be entered to win $100 in free product is to go to our WOW Facebook page and post your aha moment underneath the thread we have pinned to the top of the page with the 3 action steps for the week. Now, please do not post them randomly on the page. They will not count towards winning the $100 in free product. And Mother Goddess will draw a name later this week and post the winner in the group page. So our second code word is action. The second code word is action. ACTION. Second code word is action. All emails must be received by 11:59 Eastern Standard Time on Friday, June 12th. But hey, warriors never wait. We get it done. So till next time, everyone. And